Hello, beautiful souls. So today I want to take a little bit of a deep dive into the transformative world of gratitude and how harmoniously it intertwines with our spiritual journey, our vibrational frequency, and the marvel of neural plasticity. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a profound spiritual practice which resonates deep within our being. So it's not about the words, it's not about saying thank you, it's about feeling it, really feeling it inside. It aligns us with the highest vibrations of love and abundance. And when we express gratitude, we acknowledge the beauty and blessings surrounding us. And it creates a ripple effect of positivity in our lives and the universe. So this is something that I've personally done. I've personally seen amazing results from being in that space of feeling gratitude every day. It feels icky at first, it feels difficult at first, but if you stick with it, it really does pay off. So now every day I am instantly taken to all of the things I'm grateful for. It usually starts off with my son. Grateful for my son, grateful for the family members, grateful for friends, grateful for a roof over my head, grateful for nature, for the sun, for life, for breath, like everything. Like I just get into that energetic space every day and it really sets me up for the day. And I have been able to draw in some really positive things in my life since starting this practice. So if you haven't tried it yourself, please do give it a try. You'll be amazed at the results. So anyway, I digress. Let me continue. I've got some notes in front of me so that I can remember what I am talking about, because I do have ADHD and my mind does tend to like fly away sometimes. So we've talked about how gratitude is more important than saying thank you. It's the feeling. It's connecting with the feeling. Everything around us is energy. It's vibration. It's frequency. So you need to get that frequency in your body. And the best thing you can do is just focus on your heart, focus on the things that you're grateful for, and really feel it. That's my biggest tip there, is just really feel it. It's not enough to just say it. Okay, so scientifically speaking, gratitude isn't just a feel-good emotion. It's a catalyst for incredible change in our brains. So studies show that practicing gratitude can rewire our brain through neural plasticity. This means that when we focus on positive thoughts and feelings of thankfulness, we strengthen neural pathways that enhance our overall well-being and perception of the world. So have you been, or maybe you are now, maybe you've had some negative experiences, some traumatic events in your life, and do you find that you're talking over that same old story over and over and over, and you just cannot seem to shift out of that space where you're attracting more drama to your life, more unfortunate events and circumstances? Maybe it's from a romantic point of view. Maybe you keep attracting the wrong type of partner, the wrong friends, the people that just use you and abuse you. It's because when we live in that story over and over and over again, we carve out those experiences in the mind. Think of it like a field. Think of a fresh green field. And then when people start to cut a corner over that field, it becomes worn out, doesn't it? When you see the mud underneath the grass and the grass gets worn away. So this is what happens in the brain. When you go over a story over and over again, you're wearing out the grass and you're showing the mud underneath, and you're carving that path deeper and deeper and deeper into the brain. But what neural plasticity shows us is that we are able to change the wiring of the brain. So when we make a decision to leave those old stories in the past, the stories that we've been repeating and sharing and telling people, and it's the stories of woe, of the negative stories, okay? When we choose to leave those stories behind and focus instead on positive, this little seed of that, the little beginning part of that's going to really enhance that practice and really uplift you into a more positive way of being. It's gratitude every time. So it could be for the simplest things. It could be when you wake up in the morning, I'm grateful to be alive. It could be, I'm grateful for all of the experiences I had, because in some way, shape or form, I've learned from it and I've grown from it. it's just finding at least 3 things that you can feel grateful for. And the more you practice focusing on the positive, focusing on the reasons that you have to be grateful, you start walking that new path over the field and you carve out that new path. And eventually the grass grows over the old path, the old negative path. And that's the same with neuroplasticity, with the brain. We're forming new neural pathways in the mind that are more positive. So then naturally, that's where the flow of energy goes moving forward once we've embedded that practice. And then it becomes second nature, where you realize you have a much more positive outlook on life and you are appreciative of all the little things. And then before you know it, all of the big things are coming into your life because you are a magnet. You start to magnetize all of the wonderful things towards you once you're grateful for everything that you've got. So it's something that can be built upon. So if you can start being grateful for the little things that you've got now, then you attract more reasons to be grateful into your life, and then you find that you've up leveled, and then you can be grateful for that new level of things that you've brought into your life. Then you up level again. It's magical, it's wonderful, there's science behind it. Just really do give it a go. That is the biggest thing for me that has shifted me into a really positive mindset. I'm much happier than I ever was. It really, really works. Give it a go. Okay, so vibration as well. So from a vibrational standpoint, gratitude elevates our frequency. So every emotion, everything has a vibrational frequency. And then we look at the emotions, they all have their own energetic frequency as well. So emotions such as grief, guilt, loss, despair, fear, they're all very heavy, dense, low frequency vibrational states to being. And when we follow that spiritual path, we kind of realize that the idea of life is to progress upwards, up through the vibrational states. When you have love, joy, and enlightenment at the very top, you know, life is about working up towards enlightenment. So when we look at a vibrational scale, you'll see every emotion has its own vibrational frequency. So gratitude is a really super high vibrational frequency, and it will help pull your baseline frequency up way beyond where it is if you're down there in fear, grief, sorrow. So that's your catalyst. Gratitude every time it raises that vibration. So everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Yeah, I've already said this. I'm just reading off my notes again. When you vibrate at the higher frequencies, you attract in high vibrational experiences. We are magnets into our lives. And then when we live in a state of gratitude, we really do become magnets for abundance, love, and joy. So if you haven't tried it, the practice of gratitude, give it a go. It's life-changing, it's amazing, it's more powerful than you will ever imagine until you've tried it. So do give it a go, and I'd love to hear if it works for you. It will work, but I'd love to hear your success stories. So give it a try for a few weeks, get back in touch, let me know, and tell me what wonderful things that you've drawn into your life as a result of regular daily gratitude practice. Any questions, reach out. I'd love to help.